The sweet satisfaction of the uncomplicated point in time that is the honeymoon phase. This is Farah. We're on our 5th date. I really like her.
Damn, Beatrice is so cute. It's the first time I went over pads, so I'm nervous. Since my divorce, I've had a really hard time letting people in, but I put on my big girl pants and I put myself out there and found her.
She's almost too good to be true.
God, I hope I don't mess this up. I think she's the one. Do you want to move to the dining room?
I kind of like eating on the kitchen island.
Yeah, sure. Oh, do you want to pick a movie for later?
Oh, this is amazing. Where did you learn to cook like this?
Cooking classes in Florence when I studied abroad.
That's not impressive or intimidating. In your place, it's so cozy and chic all at once. Did you hire a decorator?
No.
Wow.
Well, being the head of a social media firm has its perks.
Definitely. You're like a successful boss bitch.
So are you. You're a lawyer.
Legal assistant. And it'll be a very long time before I can afford a place like this.
Let's pick a movie.
Okay. But the only thing I'm not in the mood for is one of those movies where they talk and argue in one location the entire time.
Okay.
Oh?
So no indies then. I got you.
Hey, wait. I want to see your favorites.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Wait. Whoa. You've got a lot of rom-coms here.
Okay.
What are you, like, secretly a major softie? And all your favorites are Nancy Meyers movies.
Yeah, I like her work. It feels like a warm, fuzzy blanket, okay?
Yeah. An expensive-ass pashmina blanket made for cis hetero men and women.
Her movies are for everyone.
Really? Has she ever had a gay love interest? A Latina, an African-American, a Middle Eastern or Asian?
You can't bash an auteur for being a product of their time.
An auteur. Tarantino's an auteur. Scorsese's an auteur. Malick, Lynch, Fincher.
Whoa. Did you just name all male directors? Yeah. Well, at least I'm supporting a female filmmaker.
Yeah, a woman whose idea of success is white furniture, monochromatic outfits, and giant kitchen islands.
I mean, what's wrong with monochromatic? Hey.
Who could even afford a house these days? I mean, except for you, let alone a giant kitchen island where you roll your own croissants. You know how hard it is to roll croissants?
Well, she was a baker.
I need some more wine.
You know, you seem to know a lot about Nancy Meyers for someone who despises her.
I don't despise her. For a whole day, we studied what women want in Baby Boom in my women's studies seminar.
Oh, my God. I love Baby Boom.
But this is as I was coming out of the closet. So, I was pretty bummed when I realized that all of her work is about a straight man and a straight woman stumbling into love. It's kind of basic. Also, what kind of horrible parents separate a pair of twins?
Yeah, true. Parent Trap always bugged me. But it's not an original.
What I'm trying to say is that I want more from women filmmakers. Because women are more complicated than white furniture, white wine, or white Christmases in England. Also, all of her movies are about white people.
Yeah.
And Cameron Diaz running up a snowy hill for a mile in some boot heels because her private car service was taking too long? Come on. Give me a break.
Not the holiday. That one's off limits.
Okay, fine.
Then why does a movie with a private car service bother you so much?
Why doesn't it bother you at all? It's unattainable for most of us. I mean, not you, obviously, but... What's your favorite movie ever anyways?
It's complicated.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'd argue it's her best work. Chocolate croissants and all.
How so?
Because the entire concept is Nancy Meyers telling us that life is ultimately complicated. It's not as perfect and cute as the rest of her body of work suggests.
So she undermines her entire portfolio spanning nearly 3 decades. No. Come on.
No.
I'm sorry, please.
No.
Explain it.
Okay, like divorce, love triangles. Nancy's constantly putting women in these imperfect situations because that's what life is. It's complicated. Oh, and she does it with older women at the core. That is something we do not see often.
Just a bit on the nose for me.
Do you want double chocolate fudge cake or a late night pancakes or applesauce?
Cake.
Look. She trailblazed and broke barriers along the way while taking so much shit. Okay? Did you know that when she was producing Private Benjamin, that she wasn't allowed to be alone on set without a male producer present? A film that she co-wrote.
Okay, that's trash.
Yeah.
I just wish she didn't define herself with such formulaic rom-coms.
Are Michael Bay films formulaic? I mean, look at the Fast and Furious franchise. You're a covert sexist.
I am not. No. I couldn't be more of a feminist with what I'm saying. What? Representation matters to me.
Okay, it matters to me too. You just can't look at a 1996 or even a 2006 movie with a 2022 perspective.
Why not?
Because, I mean, you can't go back in the past and change and delete things just because it makes you feel better in the present. We have to evolve from somewhere. I mean, I think it's ultimately how we learned from things. Besides, representation doesn't mean it's done right.
What do you mean?
I mean, it can be cliche at best, prejudice at worst.
What about Disney? We've got a bunch more diverse princesses now.
Uh-huh, but still no Latino one.
Okay, well, I never wanted to be a Disney princess. I wanted to fuck the Disney princess. And look, I get it. And you seem like you've made it. Okay. Kitchen Island and all, but some of us are still struggling, so it's hard for me to... Oh,
shit!
It's okay, it's just cake.
It's not okay.
What's going on?
This is my parents' house.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
Yeah, and it's okay.
How? Oh, the landline.
Yeah. And also, nobody our age has perfectly matching dishwares yet.
No.
Also, head of a social media firm? Like, what even is that? Like, 60K a year max?
I write funny tweets for celebrity accounts.
Of course.
I'm still paying off that summer abroad.
That makes sense.
Why'd you let me go on with this charade?
I didn't want to burst your Nancy Meyers bubble. Where are your parents at anyways?
Vacation in Bora Bora. I can't afford to live alone. I mean, not yet. You know, after the divorce.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, I think the reason I like our movies so much is because I want those things. I want the success and the wealth and a beautiful home and love. She normalizes breakups and divorce. Her movies gave me hope. Got me through some dark times.
I'm really sorry about your divorce. That must have been hard.
Thanks.
Look, I never wanted to be Jasmine or Ariel or any of them. In fact, I always thought I was Beast. Yeah, I hid who I was for a really long time. So when I got older, I wanted to see some sort of representation of myself on screen, rather than just have an escape.
That makes sense.
And I love my small, messy-ass kitchen with no island in it. It's meaningful to me. And yeah, those movies are fun, but you're not the white lady in her Hamptons house trying to remodel her already perfect kitchen. Come on. And that's okay.
You are kind of blending Diane Keaton and something's got to give him Meryl Streep, and it's complicated. But that is no biggie. I need to rip off this blanket, don't I? Oh. If you're the beast, you're the hottest beast I've ever seen.
Thanks.
More wine?
Yeah,
How about red this time?
it's perfect.
You know what? You're right. Nancy Meyers does need gay leads in her stories. And I can be the one to write it.
Oh, okay. That's kind of what I was saying, but not really.
I can be the one who adds a gay story to her canon. Huh.
Atta girl, break through the constraints of that turtleneck.
And then I'll be a successful writer just like the protagonist in her stories. Oh!
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, I gotta rewatch The Intern as research because it's like two different worlds colliding, old versus new. Yes.
You know, in my world, we would call this irreconcilable differences.
You want to watch early Nancy Meyers? I have that one too. Yes, I do. Okay, come on. It's about a little girl whose sister plans for divorce. You'll love it.
You know, we should probably talk about this generation's obsession with nostalgia.